Do you feel like you're this close or maybe even this close to your next level of success? If the answer is yes, I'm going to share with you here today why that's true and how to get there faster and easier. My name is Desiree Stafford, and I help coaches and other transformational business owners attract a steady flow of high-ticket clients and break through to 5- and 6-figure months with simplicity and ease. And I want to share with you here today why no matter what your next level is, whether it is your first 6 figures or multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures in your business, you are so much closer than you realize. And here's why. So many people believe that they have to do all this stuff in order to be worthy of their next level or to work their way up, and it's not true, right? So we're taught to believe things like we need to have a bigger name, and we have to have a bigger audience, and we have to work harder, and we have to do more to prove our worthiness to get to that next level, and nothing could be further from the truth. If we really understand the way the laws of the universe work, number one, your worthiness is unconditional. So it's not dependent on anything that you do. It's not dependent on a particular type of performance or a particular level of results, right? And that's something that we have to really understand, because when we understand that, then we give ourselves permission to be, do, and have exactly what we desire. And that's when we experience the quantum leaps that we all want to truly experience, right? So what I want you to understand is that if you don't need all that stuff that you think that you need in order to get to that next level, what do you really need? All you really need to do is close the vibrational gap between where you are right now and where you desire to be. In other words, close the gap between your desire and what you believe. That's the work. And that's what I help my clients do. So I want to share with you here today 3 ways that you can start closing the gap for yourself. All right, so that you can achieve the results that you desire, whether it's a certain number of clients or a certain amount of revenue that you want to experience, or a certain amount of fee or certain price that you want to charge for your programs, whatever it is that you desire. You can do that, you can have that by closing the vibrational gap. So let's talk about that. One of the most important ways that you can close the vibrational gap is when you stop beating up on yourself. So many of us, high achievers, high performers, etc., we have a tendency to beat up on ourselves. We think that if we're not achieving the results we want thus far, that the way to get there is to beat ourselves down in order to, I guess, whip ourselves into shape. I'm not sure what we're trying to accomplish. And I'm saying we because I've done this myself. I don't know what I thought I was accomplishing, but it wasn't working, right? What actually happens is when we're beating ourselves up, we're creating split energy, right? We're putting distance between where we are and where we desire to be, because you're not going to let yourself have what you desire to be if you don't feel worthy of it, if you don't feel good enough to have it. So rather than beating yourself up or beating yourself down, you want to be building yourself up. You want to be looking for all the things that you are doing right. Make that dominant in your vibration. Make that what you're focused on, right? Because there's so much that you have to offer to your people. And if you were to focus on that, you would close the gap faster. Okay, so that's the first thing. Stop beating up on yourself. Instead, start building yourself up, supporting yourself. The second thing is stop trying to do it all by yourself, right? Oftentimes we think to ourselves, because we're so smart, that we should have all the answers, right? So we should be able to figure everything out on our own. It ain't so, my friend, right? Doesn't matter how smart you are, and I know that you're intelligent, you cannot have all the answers. None of us do. Not one person walking on this planet has every single answer to every single question. It's just impossible. So why even burden yourself with all that pressure? Instead, allow yourself to get the support that you need. Ask questions, right? I personally now believe that rather than thinking to myself like I used to, if I'm so smart, why haven't I figured this out yet? Which is a form of beating up on ourselves, right? Instead, I say to myself, I am smart. So where do I go for this answer, right? When you know that you're smart, you don't need to prove it. You know that you're smart. So now let's do a smart thing, which would be to ask for the help that I need. Right? My best performing clients are the ones who ask me clarifying questions, right? So that they can really pick up what I'm putting down, implement it, and get the results that they know that they're capable of. So if you're in a coaching program right now, you want to make sure that you are asking as many questions as you need to ask in order to get what you need to receive in order to get the results that you desire. Okay. If you don't have a coach right now, I recommend that you get one, and I'll let you know how I can support you at the end of this video if that's what you desire. The third thing I want to share with you in terms of closing the gap is for you to master alignment. Now, I want you to understand that mastery does not mean perfection, right? We tend to think that we've got to know everything again, right? We've got to be perfect. We are all here to evolve. There is no such thing as perfection, right? In fact, we need to experience what you might call imperfection or contrast in order to evolve, in order to decide on new preferences and create new desires. So it's all part of the process, right? So when you understand that, you can give yourself a break and you understand what mastery really is, which is knowing how to get yourself into alignment and not beating yourself up when you slip out of alignment, and having the tools and techniques to get yourself back into alignment. That's mastery, okay? That's mastery. It isn't, I know everything, I'm perfect, I'm in alignment 100% of the time, because that's not humanly possible, okay? It's just not possible. And it defeats the purpose of our very existence, which is to expand, to evolve, right? So those are the 3 things that you can do to start working with yourself to close that vibrational gap between where you are and where you desire to be. Because when you close a vibrational gap, you can experience a quantum leap. What that means is you can experience the results that you desire within a matter of days, within a matter of weeks, within a couple of months. Okay, it doesn't have to be that long haul or that long strenuous journey that many people describe it to be based on their own experience, because they did not understand the laws of the universe that I am now sharing here with you. Okay, so if you want to experience different results, you want to talk to the people who are experiencing the results that you desire with the ease and flow that you desire. And that's important, because so often we look at the results that people are producing, but we don't see what's happening, behind the scenes. We don't understand that. And if what you want is holistic success, right? Then you're going to want to not only know, how do I close the gap, but how do I close the gap faster and also easier, right? So that when I do achieve the level of success that I desire, that I can maintain that success and I can enjoy it. I can have the time available that I want to spend with my family, right? I can feel at peace. I can feel fulfilled. I can feel that my work is meaningful, and I can feel that my work, quite frankly, feels like play. It doesn't feel like overwhelm or any of the other things that a lot of people are dealing with right now. All right, so I hope you got the value that you came here to get today. And if you have, and you want to go deeper on what we've talked about, I want to share with you 2 opportunities for me to help you. The first is if you desire to learn the energetics of attracting a steady flow of high ticket clients. If you want to learn how to do that, go to my masterclass. You can find it at www.powerhouseonfire.com/next level. And there I'm going to walk you through some keys in terms of attracting a steady flow of soul-aligned clients, the kind of clients who are fun and easy to work with, the kind of clients who will gladly pay you 10K, 30K, 50K, or whatever K to work with you in one of your programs. So you can find that on at www.powerhouseonfire.com/next level. Now, if you desire some customized support with creating those higher ticket packages, knowing exactly what to put into those programs, structuring the delivery, all of that good stuff, choosing the right price for yourself, because that's really important. You've got to be aligned in your pricing, and positioning yourself as the obvious choice to your people, creating a magnetic message, as well as mastering the energetics that are going to allow you to accelerate your sales, then you can feel free to reach out to me at www.powerhouseonfire.com/apply to apply for one of my programs. And until we speak, I hope that you're up to big, bold things in your life and your business, and you allow yourself to break through to your next level with simplicity, ease, and speed. Take care.